Hello yogis, welcome to this video, and today we'll do a simple Vinyasa flow, roughly around 30 minutes, and all you'll need is a mat for this one. So go grab yourself a mat, whatever else you need, and we'll begin together. So finding yourself in a comfortable all fours position. So shoulders in line with the wrists, hips in line with the knees. If you need padding on the wrists, then go ahead and perhaps fold a mat, or maybe take the wrists, take the arms slightly further forwards. If you're with me, then let's push the floor away as you exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, we start lifting the tailbone up to the sky, dropping the belly and lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding tailbone down, belly button into the spine. Dropping the chin to the chest, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, tailbone up to the sky. Dropping the belly, the ribs, broadening the collarbones and lifting the gaze. Exhale, tailbone down, rounding the spine. Dropping the chin to the chest, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Just a few more rounds like this. Really feeling into the spine, noticing any subtle changes in the body, and subtle changes beneath the skin. Maybe closing the eyes as you complete the movement, and taking the whole length of the breath. And then inhale, finding a neutral position. Take the palms a step forwards. And as we inhale, we'll bring the shoulders in line with the wrists, squeeze the glutes and lower the thighs, the hips and the belly and the ribs and the chest all the way down. Then inhale, we lift the chest up, baby cobra. And exhale, melt the heart down. Inhale, we push the floor away, tailbone goes up to the skies. As you exhale, sink the hips to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, we round into this all fours position. Start to lengthen. Exhale, lower the thighs, the hips, the belly, the chest, and forehead down. Inhale, we lift up into cobras, elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, melting the heart down. Inhale, we lift up, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, maybe the toes meet, and sinking the hips to the heels, child's pose. One more round. Inhale, we round, parting the feet. Exhale, lowering the thighs, the hips, the belly, the ribs, the chest, and the forehead down. Inhale, we lift up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, push the floor away, tailbone up to the sky. Child's pose. And when you're ready, inhale, come up onto all fours and making your way up into a downward facing dog. Exhale. Paddling out the feet here and doing whatever it is that the body is asking for right now. Maybe taking one side a little longer than the other. Maybe swaying the hips to one side and feeling the stretch along the opposite side of the body. Inhale, come center. Exhale, you can drop the hips to the opposite side, or this time I'm going to the right and feeling the stretch along the left side of my body. And inhale, come center. Taking one more full breath here and downward facing dog. Exhale. And then inhale, gaze in between the palms and start to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Maybe bending the knees or coming up onto the fingertips, keeping the feet hip width apart or maybe wider as we still are warming up the body. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh. Option to grab opposite elbows, or maybe just leaving the palms down facing upwards and swaying side to side so those knuckles sort of make a shape or semicircle around the feet. And then finding stillness if you're swaying, or releasing the elbows, dropping the palms down to the floor, taking the chin to the chest, and start to roll up the spine vertebrae by vertebrae till you come all the way up to standing. And then finding Tadasana at the front of the mat. Again, feet can be hip width apart, or toes can touch, and heels can be slightly apart. And you can find whatever is comfortable for you. Broaden the collarbones, bring the palms beside the hips. And notice your foundation here, the soles of the feet. Notice what happens when you lift all the 10 toes off the floor. Are you swaying? Can you find that center as the wind blows towards me? And then rooting all the 10 toes back down into the earth, grounding. We root to rise. And the next in-breath, inhale, we reach the arms up towards the sky, gazing in between the thumbs. Exhale, we melt the heart forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, we come up halfway, maybe palms on the shins to find length in the spine. Exhale, palms down, we step back into plank position. And your choice here to stay here in plank, or maybe you drop the knees down to the floor, but still squeezing the glutes and tailbone down towards the heels. And holding here for a few breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And if you're in a high plank position, if you're in a plank position with the knees off the floor, start to wrap those triceps back, biceps forwards. One more full breath, inhale. And exhale, we lower the belly and the chest all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. And bring the palms, the chest up off the floor. Exhale, coming down. Exhale, coming down. Maybe this we lift. And exhale, lowering all the way down. Underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in. Tuck the toes under. Either push up onto the knees or push all the way up to a plank position. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, that right leg rises to the sky. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Hold here for one breath. Inhale. As you exhale, release the heel in between the palms. Drop the back knee down. Release the toe. And inhale, we rise up, squeezing the left buttocks. And finding the lengthening in the front side of the body. See if you can square the hips. Inhale. Exhale, perhaps sinking the hips further forwards. Keeping that front heel rooting down into the mat. And it's okay if the knees goes beyond the toes while we're here. You're going to be safe on the front of that left thigh. Keep drawing the hips square. One more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And sinking down. And notice where the body can go deeper, or do you need to back off? Inhale. And exhale. We frame the front foot. We step back into plank position. Option to drop the knees to the floor, or we come all the way down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, or knees to floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and pause here. Inhale, exhale, release the heel in between the palms, drop the back knee down, release the toe. Inhale, we rise up. Kneeling lunge, exhale, sinking the hips forwards. See if you can tuck the tailbone down slightly. So pulling the belly in, so you can protect the lower back here. So careful you're not dumping into that lower back. So really squeezing the right buttocks to sink forwards. Keep tracking the knee over those toes. Inhale, Exhale. Let's take one more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Get noticing a subtle difference on each side. Inhale. And exhale. We frame the front foot. And we step back into plank position. Again, your choice. Knees to floor or full chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And taking 5 full breaths here. Or perhaps, maybe if you're feeling energetic, you can come into your dolphin, lowering the forearms down to the floor. Really wrapping those triceps in so you can keep the forearms parallel. Or perhaps a more nourishing option, and dropping the knees to the floor and coming into your child's pose. So 5 breaths, wherever you are. One more full breath. And then inhale, coming back to down dog if you're in child's pose or turbo or dolphin. Exhale. And then inhale, that right leg rises to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, pause here. Inhale. Exhale, release the heel in between the palms, square the hips. So set your foundation, rooting down to rise up into your high lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, and twist to the right hand side. Again, keep squaring the hips and go slow if you need to. Inhale, come back center. Exhale. Can you tuck the rib cage down slightly so you get more of a neutral spine? Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep lifting that back knee towards the back of the room. Inhale, center. Exhale, back heel down, warrior 2. Beautiful. Keep pushing down with that right big toe so the knee lines up with the ankle. And keep finding the arch of the back foot, turning that back foot slightly to find the outside edge of the back foot. And can you bring the hips lining up in between the heels, hovering in between the heels, soften the shoulders. Inhale, we flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Feel the lengthening on the right side of the body. Inhale. Exhale here. Keeping that front knee bent. Inhale. And as you exhale, we windmill all the way to the front. Frame that front foot. Step back to plank. Chaturanga, shoulders beyond the fingers. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here. Really hug that thigh to the ribs. Point the toes. Inhale. Exhale, release the heel in between the palms. Square the hips. Squeeze in the thighs. Rooting to rise. Inhale. Keep lifting the back knee. Pushing the back knee away. Inhale, rib cage in. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we come center. Exhale, back heel down, warrior 2. Again, position here, finding one that works for you. And pushing down with the big toe, the front big toe, and keep finding the outside edge of that back foot. Keep hovering the hips above the heels, in between the heels. And keeping that front knee hovering above the ankle. Soften the shoulders, soften the gaze down that front palm. Inhale, we flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. And feel that lengthening on the left side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, we windmill all the way to the front. Frame the front foot. We step back, plank. Again, your choice. Knees to floor, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale. Leading with the hips, but downward facing dog. And taking 5 breaths in down dog, turbo, or maybe child's pose. I'll talk you through turbo. So pushing down with the palms, wrapping the triceps down, biceps upwards. So start to lower the forearms down. Sure, perhaps hovering an inch or 2 above the floor. Anytime you can always drop the forearms and coming into your dolphin. The second time in dolphin, perhaps you can walk the feet forwards, find length in the spine. Maybe staying here, or option to float one leg in the air. And then switching after a full breath. And switch. If you're in child's pose, make your way into downward facing dog. And those in turbo or dolphin coming back to down dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step, or maybe float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, forward, belly to thigh. And inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. Samastiti. Bring the palms beside the hips in Tadasana. And taking a moment here. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up to the sky. Gazing in between the thumbs. Exhale, fall forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step or float back to plank. Your choice, knees to floor, full chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises to the sky. As you exhale, knee to nose. Hold here. Inhale, keep pulling the thigh to the ribs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the heel in between the palms. Squeeze in the thighs and rise up to your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist to the right hand side. Option to stay here, or maybe fall forwards, right elbow, left elbow perhaps. Rather, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And squeeze in the thighs, see if you get more release in the thoracic spine and lifting the left ribs away from those right thighs, from the right thigh. Again, your choice to go a little bit deeper, perhaps to bring the left shoulder on the outside of the right knee, and you can open the arms. Again, go where it feels good and honoring the energy that you have today. And exhale, looking down. Inhale, we release. Exhale, back heel down, warrior two. Just one breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. And exhale, right elbow on the right knee, left arm up beside the ear. Your choice here, either to stay with that right elbow on the right knee, or perhaps you can bring the right arm beside the right ear, so hovering a beach ball above the head. Taking one more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, we come all the way up. Extend the front leg. Reach the right arm forwards. Fall forwards. Trikonasana. And think expansion in the chest here. Keep hugging that right hip bone. Hovering above the midline of the mat. In between the heels. And think expansion in the chest here. Maybe that right palm rests on the shin. Perhaps the fingertips expands. Reaching, energizing towards the earth and to the sky. Inhale. And you exhale, looking down. Inhale, we come all the way up. Pivot on the back foot. High lunge. And exhale, we'll frame the front foot. Option to step back into flank, or maybe take that right leg all the way to the sky. Three-legged dog. Taking a three-legged vinyasa. Inhale, we come forward. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. We'll hold here. And really hug that thigh to the ribs and the belly. Point the toe, heel to the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, release the heel in between the palms. Inhale, we'll rise up, high lunge. Exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Find that length in the spine, so rib cage in, tailbone naturally comes down a little bit. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we twist to the left hand side. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Squeeze in the thighs and find a bit more release in the thoracic spine. See if you can lift away. Perhaps if we want to go deeper, if there's more space, bring that right shoulder on the outside of the right knee, left knee rather, and open the arms. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, we release heart forwards. Exhale, back heel down, warrior two. Taking one breath here. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, we flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. And exhale, left elbow on the left knee, right arm up beside the ears. Inhale and exhale. Again, your choice whether to stay here and stay light on that left arm, or perhaps take that float the left arm beside the left ear, hovering that beach ball above the head. Whew. I'm fighting with mosquitoes and flies here. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, we come all the way up. Extend the front leg, reach the left arm forwards, keep that length on the left side of the body and fall forwards, Trikonasana. And keep the hips in, so really hugging the hips. Hovering in between the heels and thick expansion in the chest. Perhaps the arm stays here, or maybe you catch the left toe. Catch the big toe. And thick expansion in the chest. And breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, looking down, inhale, come all the way up, pivot on the back foot, high lunge. Exhale, we frame the front foot. Again, your choice. Step back to plank, or swing that left leg all the way to the sky, to three-legged dog. Inhale, coming into plank, lower down, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, wherever you are. And honoring that energy, listening to what it is you need right now. Inhale, exhale. And coming back to down dog if you're not there. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Inhale, step or maybe float to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, arms up to the sky, drop the hips low, Utkatasana, your chair posture. Inhale, exhale, sinking the hips a little bit lower. If you gaze past the knees, can you see the toes? If you can't, sink the hips back slightly and even out the weight into the soles of the feet. Maybe lifting the gaze in between the palms. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful yogis. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step or float back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises to the sky. As you exhale, knee to nose. Release the heel in between the palms. And rise up. High lunge. And square the hips, squeeze in the thighs. You can set your foundation. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lean forward. And can you prepare? Can you get light on the back foot and float the left leg off the floor? Option to stay here with your arms beside the ears in warrior three. Or bring the arms beside the hips. Warrior three. Option to interlace. And can you notice the hips? Are you lifting that left hip up? Can you draw the hip down? So pulling the hip down to square the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release the arms if you interlace the fingers. And then exhale, one more breath here. Inhale, we come all the way up and drop the foot down the center of the mat. So you're about 2/3 away. Square the hips here. Both toes pointing forwards. Option to either grab opposite elbows or bring the palm in reverse prayer. Again, whatever is comfortable on the shoulders. Inhale, find length in the spine. Heart goes forwards. Exhale, hinging at the hips, leading with the heart. Fold forwards, belly to thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. One more full breath here. Can you find length in the back of the neck? Inhale, exhale, keep rooting down to the back heel. Inhale, we come all the way up. And exhale, releasing the arms. Then inhale, we'll float the left leg off the floor, bring the left thigh parallel to the floor. Whew, mosquito. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Inhale, extend the leg forwards. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower one last time. Yogis, well done. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knee and wrap that left thigh over the right thigh. You can wrap once or twice. Inhale, reach the arms forwards. Right arm on the bottom, left arm on top. Eagle arms. Again, if your arms don't wrap twice, option to just wrap those fingers around the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up, releasing the arms. Exhale, release the left foot down. Option to shake out that right leg. And then just one more side to go, yogis. Inhale, arms up to the sky, drop the hips low. Tadasana. Second time here. And see if you notice anything different. You pull the belly in, rib cage down. Maybe that tucks the tailbone down slightly. Gazing in between the palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fall forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank position. Again, your vinyasa, maybe knees to floor or full chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Release the heel in between the palms. And square the hips, squeeze in the thighs. We root to rise to high lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, start to lean forwards. Get light on the back foot. Inhale, we float that right leg off the floor, coming into your warrior three. Option to keep the arms beside the ears, or airplane the arms beside the hips, or interlace. See if you could check perhaps that your hips are square. Inhale, exhale. One more full breath here. Keep pushing the back heel away, or maybe you prefer to point the back foot, point the back toes. Maybe start to straighten into the left leg. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, we come all the way up. Drop the foot down the center of the mat, right foot down the center of the mat. A slightly turned outwards, perhaps 1 o'clock. And we square the hips here, pyramid posture. Get an option to bring your palms in reverse prayer, or grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale, we find length, leading with the heart. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can find more space in the belly to fold over that front thigh. Inhale, exhale. Keep drawing the left hip back, the right hip forward, squaring the hips. Keep finding the outside edge of that back heel. And find length in the back of the neck. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, releasing the arms. And we bring the right thigh parallel to the floor. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, extend the right leg forwards. We lower. We lift, perhaps we lift up to here only, or we lift a little bit higher. And lower. Inhale, lift. Twice more, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, bend the knee. Wrap that right leg over the left leg. Wrap once or maybe twice, or maybe bring that right toe down onto the floor. Extend the arms forwards. Left arm on the bottom, right arm on top this time. Again, wrap once or twice, or maybe hugging the shoulders, wrapping the fingers around the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale here. You sink the hips a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, we start to come up. Exhale, release the arms, Tadasana. Last flow, folks. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, we step or float back, plank. Chaturanga, or knees to floor. Inhale, up dog, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, the right leg rises to the sky. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist. Drop the shin down to the floor. Preparing for pigeon pose, drop the back knee down, maybe release the toes. Inhale, exhale here. Again, your choice here in this pigeon posture. Perhaps if you have a cushion nearby, you can always support that right hip. So placing a cushion just underneath the right hip. And perhaps then you can get the right shin a little bit more in line with the front of the mat. Or perhaps you would like a little bit more stretch on the hip flexors. So you can bend the back knee, bring the heel towards the glutes and catch the foot with the left palm. And bringing and drawing that heel towards the glutes. Or perhaps a more nourishing option, you can fold forwards over the front thigh, resting the forehead on the mat, on the palm or the fists. And taking 3 more full breaths, wherever you are. Inhale, we start to make our way up or release the foot down. And exhale, push the floor away, extend the right leg back. Maybe taking a vinyasa, skipping it this time, going to downward facing dog. We'll meet you there if you're taking a vinyasa. And then inhale, the left leg rises to the sky. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. Put the shin down. Release the right knee down to the mat and release the toe. Inhale. Exhale here and just settle to whatever is comfortable for you on this side. Again, maybe you just lift the heel. Maybe you just bend the right knee and bring the heel towards the glute. And you really work into the hamstrings. It may cramp up. Sometimes those hamstrings are a little bit weak. Or maybe if you want a little bit more stretch and you can reach the back foot. You want a bit of stretch of the shoulder, you can always grab the ankle or the foot and draw the heel towards the glutes. Or maybe folding over that front thigh. One more full breath, wherever you are. Inhale to release the foot and gently making your way up. Exhale, palms to the front of the mat. And then tuck the back toe under and extend the right leg back. Again, meeting us in down dog or maybe taking a vinyasa. Let's take 5 full breaths here. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, we come into plank position. Exhale, lower the knees down and sink the hips to the heels. Take a moment in child's pose. Inhale, we make our way up into a kneeling position at the back of the mat. Maybe the knees are together, or maybe slightly apart. And then I'm going to bring the right hand beside the right ankle. Then inhale, we're going to lift the hips away from the heel, sending the hips forward, opening the front side of the body. And exhale, we'll lower down. Left palm beside the left hip. Inhale, we'll reach the right arm up to the sky, sending the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, we'll lower down. Let's take a couple more each side. Inhale, reaching the arms up, squeezing the glutes, sending the hips forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. And finding this fluid movement. Following each breath. Maybe this time that right hand comes on the heel. Inhale, lifting up. Sort of playing around with a variation of camel posture. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Opening the heart to the sky. Exhale. And then we'll swing the legs round to the side. Drop the hips to the side, swing the legs round to the front rather. And we'll take a little forward fold. And feet can be together or hip width apart. And inhale, we find length. And exhale, all forwards, belly to thigh. And then resting the palms wherever they land. You can think heart forwards, broadening the collarbones here. Inhale, exhale, fold. Maybe you need to place a soft bend in the knees. Exhale. Inhale, we come all the way up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe grabbing the toes with the peace fingers. Or wrapping the fingers around the toes. Inhale, we find length. And exhale, fold forwards, rounding the spine. One more full breath here. Inhale, we make our way up. Extending the legs out to the front. Making sure there's enough space behind you. And we can point the feet and slowly lowering the spine all the way down to the mat. And when you get there, hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side. I'm just taking a moment of gratitude for the body and mind, for being here, for practice, and being open, and being thankful for all the things the body can do. And the mind for being present throughout the practice. We'll extend the right leg to the front and take the left knee over to the right hand side, taking a gentle twist in the spine. Inhale, come back center. Bringing the right leg in, extend the left leg down. And taking the right knee over to the left hand side, taking a twist. And inhale, coming back to center. Bringing the legs in one last time, bringing the shoulder blades off the floor, bringing the knees into the belly, the forehead towards the knees. Take one big squeeze. Hold the breath here. And then as you exhale, extend the legs out to the front, taking a more traditional Shavasana with the heels as wide as the mat. Or bring the soles of the feet together into a Supta Baddha Konasana. And find whatever is comfortable for you. Perhaps increasing contact, increasing the contact with the shoulder blades with the mat. Walking the shoulder blades down the spine if that's comfortable. And noticing the breath here. Can you lengthen the exhales? Noticing those points of contact with the mat. The backs of the heels, the calves, the hips and the buttocks. And the upper back, and the shoulder blades. The back of the arms, back of the hand, and the back of the neck. And supported by the earth. I'm feeling heavy here, the body completely relaxed. And sinking down. And begin to deepen the breath. Wiggling fingers and toes, bringing sensations back into the body. Maybe bringing the legs together, reaching the arms up beside the ears, taking another stretch. Hug the knees into the chest. And rolling over to the right hand side, using the arm as a pillow. And taking a moment here. And whenever you're ready, pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And just noticing how the body feels physically, mentally and emotionally. And bring the palms together at the heart center. And bowing head to the wise heart. And heart to Mother Earth. Namaste. And thank you for practicing together with me today. Have a good day.